What's up? What is up? Shit. Probably. I mean, this one's got like I don't know, second grade arts and crafts vibes. So I don't know. It's probably not copyrighted. That's all I can say. I mean, if they had to use a glue stick to make it, it's probably not a major label. I don't know what it sounds like either. We'll see. I know you can hear me over that though. I don't even know if I can read that, actually. I don't know if it's English or what. I don't care sometimes, I just want to listen to some shit. How's everybody doing now? Nice to see you in. Hello, kids. Don't do it. Cheers if it applies. I've been slacking, motel life fucked me up, but gotta degas normally, pour the lager in the cup. Man, they had my right shit, so I did it right. Hello, thank you for joining me. Don't be scared to chat. Cheers. Hopefully I don't have to turn that down. That's, like I said, I don't even know if I can read the language. Seems chill enough. How's it going? Hopefully I can see the chat down there. That was a bump right there. But the real ones and the good ones, show up. Oh, man, look at that. Man, I got to get those pores cleared. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know, maybe like a hot shirt on my face. Yeah, now I got face. Hi, bots. What's up, bots? Nice to not see you. Oh, do that at least you can flood it all with hearts and shit, right? You probably can't click the real like, but you can flood it with hearts and shit. Flood it with hearts. Fake ass. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Squirmy to come in. He's going to do a panel. I'll show up there. I did do some things, make some moves, but nothing to talk about yet, so not news in my life, really, Maybe I should switch shit around back there sometimes. Or switch myself to another back there. Thank you very much for all the fake views. If you can click the real likes, that'd be cool. Who's still behind that now? Come on, man. We're supposed to be friends. I was always nice to you. Yeah, I gotta dye this out, man. I don't do the hair yet. It's fairly dark, but this yellow shit, man. I wasn't born with that. That's Thor. And I speak of the 80s muscle rocker Thor. I don't speak of somebody's god. A Staru? Is it a Staru? Respect it, though, Have your god. That's really cool. Thank you for all the engagement. So what's on your mind? What's going on with you guys, huh? I'm happy to be here. All right. Like I said, bad habits from motel living and all, and being sort of. It was like 7 weeks and 4 days that we were ousted, specifically from our place. Now I'm back. I got my kitchen back. So I'm going to be back cooking stream. Cooking stream is coming, you know? It's not like I've gone shopping yet, but I'm back. I fixed that place up. It's ready. It's back ready to go. That's where the flood came through from, hoses and sprinklers from a fire. It was in the kitchen directly. So now I fucking put it back in order. Excuse me. Excuse me the third. But yeah, I put it back in order now. So I'm ready. Fucking cookie streams coming again, man. Economical ones, some gourmets, some cheats, some good shit, man. Experimentation in between was something too. I was like, how do you do it with just the microwave, stuff like that, if we are in a motel, Trying to learn new tricks, old dog. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Things have been pretty damn good, I have a few new subscribers in here. I've also become a new subscriber. That's definitely shouts out to Bruh Cloud TV because I've been meeting people there. I've been meeting people that, I really appreciate their channels. And it's very nice that if I throw a like out there and a sub because I'm looking, they're throwing them back. And I really appreciate that. And you know what? You're welcome in. You're welcome in, man. Everybody be cool, respectful. Let's go. And, don't push anybody. Don't be crazy like that because I'm not going to tolerate it, Just to be honest. I mean, be respectful. When I was a child, I heard it's nice to be important, but it's much more important to be nice. I'll tell you what. Try it. It won't hurt you. And it's not nice to be important, actually. You'll become the bad guy. It's okay. It's okay. Take the role, but as far as being embraced, cared for, not necessarily your role if you're going to be in charge, all right? Sometimes you got to be the hard nose. Thank you very much. I appreciate the like. You know what? Thank you. I don't think the bots can do that, so I appreciate that. I do know they can throw those fake hearts and flowers. Throw them. And a little throw them. But thank you for the real like. I think that's a real one. Yeah. And it's Doug, of course. Yes, sir, Doug. In the house, Doug. Are you streaming tonight, Doug? It's very nice to see you, Doug. I didn't read your follow-up email, but I'll tell you what. The file I tried to send you, I didn't read it yet, but the file I tried to send you, I mistakenly sent a lot of people. I was trying to be sending a nice little lunch bag of tunes, like a nice little collection of music that I had. And I dyslexia'd myself. I mean, I have dyslexia, so it happens. Like, I really don't know. So I 142'd instead of 124ing, you know what I mean? So it was some sort of, I don't know, convention panel or something. I recorded for some other DJ probably back in the day. Yeah, well, I will, Doug. Sorry, dude. I will totally read that and I'll figure out what the hell is going on and I'll try to send you the right one or something better. It was just music files, like just because it was a short time period. I figured, they'll listen to it in the car or something. I sent it to a lot of people. One guy came back to me. He's like, "Who's this dude talking?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" So I look back in and I'm like, "Oh God." I listened back and I'm like, "This sounds like some sort of convention panel." And I don't even know these guys. So I probably recorded it back in my DJ time for another DJ because they would ask me, gather this, gather that. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Doug. And you know what? I'll answer you there. You know what I mean? So I appreciate and want to acknowledge all of the in exchange here, but I'll answer you there because I got to see what you said first too. I didn't get to it yet. I really didn't. a lot of things have been going on. You know, yesterday, I mean, like I said, I'm getting my kitchen ready so I can just start again. You know, I'm like more 80% sure that we live here or something. You know, it's kind of like that. So I'm gonna fucking fix it up and start doing cooking streams and because that's what I'm interested in doing it as a start anyway. And it's been, whew, you know, what I say, 7 weeks and 4 days that we weren't really legally here, you know, or whatever. So that turned into, I don't know, four little diversions to a motel, stuff like that, unexpected consequences and expenses and all those things. You know how it is, and uh, like I said, Doug, we had talked about it before. How, and I totally agree with you because I'm a practical person. Whether people would recognize that or not, but I actually am. Just because I'm not linear or logical doesn't mean I'm not practical. So yeah, of course, every time you store stuff, it's an expense. Every time you move stuff, it's an expense. Every time you buy something, you might have to pay somebody to move it again, right? So yeah, we're back in our place. We've been mostly in our place. Like I said, it was about four, let's say, weekend diversions that we had to vacate our place to accommodate legality, but at the same time, in order to accommodate compliance. Okay, legality, compliance. In order to accommodate compliance, I was here working all the time, and I was so. Other than sleeping, you know, and then when oh good lord, when one of them accidentally opened the door and I was sleeping on the floor because you have to take a break, you know, eventually. I scared the shit out of them. Just just what's his name, Count Orloff, right out of the coffin. You know, I scared the shit out of them. So yeah, I'm actually like, I like I said, 80% sure that we actually live here. So I was like, fuck it. I'm breaking the kitchen back down, cleaning it up. We're getting back in. We're getting back in. I'm going back to real cooking and showing it off because we were just saying, hey, look, this idiot's been sauteing and baking things forever. If we get stuck in a motel, we got nothing but a microwave. Let's figure that fucking thing out. The sock dryer, popcorn maker. Figure that shit out. See if it does anything else. And we did. We did. I made some wild new recipes, like microwave recipes. I could do one of those 80s cookbooks now. Those are funny, like specifically for the microwave. Everybody says you can. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I even say that, I'm a bad guy. I was like, everybody says you can. Yeah, I can't even do it. I can't because it's so unpopular. I don't want to lose the two people that aren't bots, including you, Doug. I'll be nice to you, Doug. You know that. Hmm. And by the way, Doug, I completely appreciate you and your hospitality with welcoming on me on your stream. I have seen that when some thing happens and I have to bow out or you have to push somebody out and those sort of things, I just don't discount the fact that I see after that you guys are good enough to be like, I hope he comes back because I will. My wife tells me to. She said I heard them, right, Jenica? Now she's coming through, but yeah, uh, she hears too. So she was like, "Hey, they said, I hope Joe comes back. He's not upset. I'm not upset. I'm never upset. I appreciate it, Doug, and I will be respectful. There's certain words that put me out of the conversation, but there's also certain times where I like to hear somebody out, let them tell on themselves, and yeah, 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 yeah. But my chat situation is well, yeah. My chat situation is I don't see well when the sun goes down at all. Okay, that's number one. Sometimes my TV is also not made for my actual PC situation over there. My TV is not made for that computer shit, so it's kind of blurry anyway. And just the whole like your eyes grow that way, and you get that sort of old man farsightedness. So yeah, I'm bad at night. When the sun is out, I'm great because I don't think my eyes have ever focused in my life, to be completely honest. And my father considers himself fairly monoscopic, and I think it's this one because this is my good one too. And my sons, they even have still like a kind of a pinch over here. I swear to God, I used to do this, like in my 12s and teens, to try to kind of match them more up because I guess that's more naturally what we're like. Hello, gal pal. Yes. So Doug's not going on panel, and so that means gal pal, you're not going on panel with him, yeah? Well, it's nice to see you in here, both of you, for sure, for sure. I was I was waiting to join in on Squirmies, and I will if he gets on, you know. But if he doesn't, I gotta go too. Night, night. This lovely night. Yes, it is a lovely night. Oh my gosh, we've had a lot of lovely nights. How about this? How about this cool but nice weather? You know, Doug. If you're saying "wah" to me, I don't know "wah." You know, I don't even know what I just said. I'm just Galpal got me. You know, I'm flustered and happy. So, what can I do? What can I do? There's something soft in the core of this. I melt. I don't have that hard candy shell. Oh man, I'm not doing anything. That's right. That's right, Doug. I understand. And what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Look, gal pal, I mean, he called you secretary, but you know, in the background, sneakily, secretaries do everything. They pump up the hand in the puppet, kind of what a secretary is. You know what I'm saying? No, a secretary is not a slave. A secretary is a driver. That's right. Figurehead is just dangling on that middle finger. That's why they call him Fingerhead. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, there's something behind every puppet, something up behind him. Oh, you don't have hand puppets? Or is that some sort of euphemism I didn't even know? Oh my gosh. I said figurehead first. I was just being kidding when I said fingerhead. It's just like, I guess he's usually in the middle, right? Hello, guys. I'm like not as smart as my driver. I'm just kidding, though, God. So yeah, I'm not doing anything. I would be listening to music, but you both say what? Just understand that I'm goofing. There's no wow. There's no answer. I can't answer. But you both say so. Thank you very much for the third like. Oh yeah. I only know the paper bag situation. Oh, Poe and Bowie. That's the. Oh wow. Okay. Now I know about you and your dedication to Poe. But that's wild. Like those are your children or your animals. Because like I had a friend and his cat was named like David Bowie, I think. I mean, I have a friend, and I think his cat was named David Bowie or something. But if those are your like humanoid children and they're Poe and Bowie, I mean that's pretty hard. But I mean, I get it, the dedication. I get it. I guess, well, Pinups, right? That's a covers album, right? But my lord, that's a fantastic Bowie album to me. I understand it's a covers album. Maybe that's why I love it so much, because the diversity runs through space and time. I don't know. I don't know. When I was a baby kid and grew up, we had like Let's Dance, we had Space Oddity, I love all of that, but I'm just saying, like, for one specific reason, I guess it's the space and time that it covers. Low is one of your favorites, yeah? What is my favorites? I don't know. I mean, now it's a different story. Like, I like Ziggy Stardust because it's a whole story in one album, stuff like that. I like so much Bowie, it's probably pointless to speak, you know what I mean? I'd have to go through so much stuff, because I've loved some of the live recordings, and sometimes that would be Bowie or Bowie and the Spiders, or it would be Time, or what is that? I was going to say Time Machine. I know that's not right. What is that called? Tin Machine. Yeah, Tin Machine. Man, a lot of cool shit. Cool music, cool cars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gal Pal, it was so cool where I lived in PG County when we had, like, the actual, like, river and mill and stuff like that on one side. And then on the other side, it was just a drop-off. And so people had been dropping off their garbage, their vehicles, and their nonsense there since probably the end of the 60s. So I could literally go down there, find some old 65, 67 cars, and like, I would just revel at them. I would love to see them. Of course, they're rotting out and being rusted and stuff like that. But I would go in the front and be like, maybe I could get a windshield knob, or, something like that. Just some little sort of trinket just to remind me of where I was exploring that day. And also antique bottles. That just became so easy because they were thrown all the side of the road. And I was like, wow, all these old antique glass bottles with all their old printing, whether it be vodka or rubbing alcohol, or even like, I see you, bro. Even the old Clorox bottles and branded bottles, stuff like that. We could just get stuff from, 1970, basically. I loved it. After Scary Monsters. Okay. Well, what'd you think about the sort of swan song? I guess that's Black Star or something. I didn't really listen to it, but I was told by a lot of people that it was inspiring to them. And, I don't know much. Dog Star, Black Star, I don't even know, I'll tell you what. Apparently, the Diamond Dog's riddle is just so obvious. It's diamonds are a girl's best friend. Dog, man's best friend. Diamond Dog. Something for everybody, I suppose. AC/DC. Well, I'll tell you what, that's what caught my eye. I got that text message. Senate is on there. Senate Squirmy is running his panel, and I'm going to join in. Before he changed his name, I have an album of that, or a compilation, I should say, of that. Yeah. I generally don't listen to this stuff on the phone, which is like, when I go to my PC, I'll put that in and listen. Okay? Because I got a subwoofer over there. That's what makes the difference. It makes it sound like it's real music, even though it's coming through a sort of compressed world. You don't want to be confused with Davy Jones. Yeah. He did not want to be confused with Davy Jones and the Monkees. That's David David Bowie or whatever you want to call him nowadays, you know. Who knows? But yeah, who's the guy with the knife? I guess it's Bowie. And then I guess the guy with the tracks was Bowie. And then I guess the place near where I'm from is Bowie? The thing that's in the water, I guess. But who knows? Maybe it was Jim Bowie. I don't know. The Knife Man. I love the Monkees so much, Siberian, that it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable how much I love the Monkees. I could throw away a lot of this stuff and listen to the Monkees for a few days. First time I found a Monkees record, it was like on somebody's table out in the heat. It was 25 cents. It was like called something stupid like Greatest Hits 2 or something. And there was this big cookie booger on it too. And I cleaned that fucking record and flicked that cookie booger off of it or whatever. And I put it in one of those old big console things, you know. And I listened to that record and I was like, I had a record already that made me think of the same sort of thing. But it was only the Dave Clark 5. Like, the Dave Clark 5 really, like, ramped me up. I thought that was really cool, you know. More than the Kinks. I thought the thing about the Kinks and the, you know, slashing up your speaker cone, I did that. I put pencils in, I slashed it up once I heard that stuff. And I love the Kinks, like, nothing to take away. But when I heard Dave Clark 5, like, blew the Kinks away for me, you know. And the Monkees, though, I mean, you know, people say they didn't play their... I don't care. I'm talking about record as it was produced. You know what I mean? Like, record as it was pressed. Wow, I love the Monkees. Alright, well, I'm being honest, man. I'm going back to Squirmy. I was going to do that initially. He's streaming now, I suppose. So that's where I'm going. See you later, but you might as well show up. Send it Squirmy Wormy. Yeah? Everybody knows. Thank you very much for the views, the likes, and the fakes. Next time, fakes, send me all that fake shit. Yes, Dougie Doug, thank you. Yes, Siberian Gal Pal. Peace out, of course, always, alright? And I'll be here. I like Tuesday, but who knows? See ya.